and welcome. My name is Katrina, and this is our Vampire the Masquerade stream, episode 12, season 2, titled The Tower, A City in Peril. And as per usual, I would like you all to meet my players as well as their characters.
Hi, my name is Marianne. Play Siobhan Price, Tornado of the 10th generation. It's still hard.
Hi, I'm Ty. I'm playing Christopher Masters, a Ventru of the 10th generation.
Hello, my name is Örjan, and I play the role of Sean Deanson, gangrel of the 10th generation. And for once, he's actually quite full and happy.
Fat gangrel.
Fat
I'm
gangrel.
happy.
Girl.
Where did that
I'm
come
happy.
from?
What did that come from? I don't know.
Bath
What the
and
hell?
tubs.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
it's the bathtub
Time
in the
machine.
near future.
Yeah.
Not the time machine. We're not going back to the 80s. 80s was bad.
All right, well, we'll waste no time getting straight into it. And we're going to go to Sean and the scene in the Middle East then, as a specific detective arrives.
Detective Suites. Grab a booth.
Sure. He slides in. He always gonna like detectives in the until modern day. He looks tired,
Yeah.
overworked, underpaid. 5 o'clock shadow. That's 5 o'clock shadow 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Coffee stains on his shirt. He smells of sweat and old cigarettes.
I'm actually not quite sure if that this actually has anything to do with your case, but it is something that has been popping up a few places, and it's a group
He leans in.
it's a group of goths driving around in an old hearse, and they have been
He flips
seen
an open.
in close vicinity to numerous of occasion, but latest with that slaughter in the halfway house. We've had run-ins with them here as well, and they're absolutely not good people. They won't.
It's a funny thing you say that because I've been getting a lot of witness statements about the same crowd in different crime scenes.
But I think you should beware because the female one I think they call her the witch.
It does not. Yeah, they all the witnesses speak of a female figure or more of a leading role.
Comb over, mohawk, green.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It seems though these individuals have a tendency to enter the scenes after the fact, so
yeah,
either they are perpetrators liking to view their crime.
Right.
Again, I told you this prior when we spoke several weeks ago. And we haven't really seen any of this leaked into the media for good reason.
Of course.
You see there's been more.
Right.
There's been more, I'm sad to say.
Where?
Again, he looks over his shoulder and the halfway house.
That's one.
Yeah.
The church.
The church.
There was some.
Oh, the
satanistic shite.
Yeah, we tried to link it, but we can't really get a pure link to it.
Right.
We think it might be connected, but we're not really sure. But that's why we're going with the goth as well. If they might
Satanists.
be a part of it, we're not really sure. Yeah, with Satanists, we're not being sure.
Yeah, just like in Norway in '92.
But yeah, we find the same type of torso.
Oh,
Just one of them in the halfway house. I shouldn't even tell you this.
right.
Legs missing. Head missing. Arms missing.
I'm going to use the power of dominate again. The mesmerize.
Mm-hmm.
I lean in. There are some tapes. I think I need to roll a rouse check. Yes, it works this time. There are some tapes with this halfway house.
You see, he goes all weird. I'm not allowed to speak. I'm not allowed to speak of it.
Right.
And he looks weird, and you see the blood veins in his eyes start popping.
Don't worry about that.
He's like, oh, I think I concentrated too hard there. I haven't been sleeping well. These cases are stressing me out. I don't understand why I keep on finding torsos.
Right. That first torso you found. What date was that?
I actually have a specific date. It would be 3 weeks before you embrace.
Yeah, that was before we got to know the vampires.
Yeah. Well, yeah, approximately. It was
Around the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Well,
I just know for one fact, and you're confirming what I'm saying, is these bad things happen, and then the goths pop up.
yeah.
And we haven't been able to smoke them out.
No, and
If you got any lead on that, I would love to get my hands on them.
Yeah, but they're not your run-of-the-mill goths either. Of course, we've got our goths, and they're just perky music-loving people.
Oh, these are different. This is different.
Nihilistic motherfuckers.
Whatever's going on, either they're drawn to it or they're connected to it. I just can't figure it out.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Dempsey, I'm so glad you reached out. If you got anything else in the future, I will be more than happy.
The same with you. If you find if this torso killer comes up again, give me a call.
Do you dominate him? You're gonna enforce it?
Yeah, I think I will. Give me a call. I want to know.
Like, yes, we want the same thing.
Yeah.
Mr. Dempsey, and we want to protect our streets, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. If anything else happens, I'll call you immediately.
Yeah, and go get a good night of sleep. It's good for you.
Yes, I am particularly tired. You're a good man. He gets up and he walks out a little bit confused.
Yeah. We need to take care of our coppers.
You're like, a copper in the pocket is better than 10 on the roof.
Yeah, because the ones on the roof, they probably have snipers.
Indeed, they do, and you don't want them.
No.
So we're going to leave him. We're going to go over to Shiv.
She has hopefully gathered herself and put on some clothes.
As she does so, she also meets Teresa because she is managing the club now, and more security and repairs that still needs to do inside because they're revamping the whole security system.
Hey.
Hey, girl.
How's it going?
It's going. It's a big job. We're modernizing everything.
Let me know if you need any resources.
Of course. By the way, you said you wanted some phone records?
Oh, yes.
She turns around, so she gives you a stack. Boom.
I didn't expect you to actually come back with it. You didn't sound like you would have the time.
You will find me very capable of doing things when I'm motivated.
Then I'm wondering if I can motivate you to obtain something for me.
I can surely try. What are we talking about?
I would love a dictaphone.
Sure.
That's
Sure. That's easy. She's like, "I'll get it to you in like an hour. I'll just call someone."
Oh, very efficient.
I am.
Yeah. And how's it going with? Well, when
The
do you
planning?
think? Yeah.
Yeah, I've got several different interior designs concepts for it. So when it's ready, maybe tomorrow you can have a look and you can choose.
When do you think we will be ready to be?
Oh, this weekend.
That's fast.
You need to be.
You impress me.
Yeah. Seth. I know. I've done this for a minute.
How long exactly?
10 years.
You and Aiden here for 10 years.
But yeah, well, no, not here.
Oh, I was thinking here.
No,
Like-
we've been here for like 2 years, 2.5 years.
No, longer.
No.
Do you know
We were given this.
by the prince?
Well, technically Diana.
So she had it before him.
No.
Do you know who?
Another. I don't remember who. Who was it? He's not here anymore. He moved.
But someone.
A Torador, yeah. Frank.
Well, it's not important, but if
G. Ugh, can't remember. It was so insignificant.
if you remember, just let me know.
I should
don't know.
remember though.
I-
Why was so insignificant? Frank, for sure, Frank.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
You good
I-
girl. You look. Well, you're always pale, but now you look ashy.
That's honest, I guess. I do appreciate it.
You need. And she pulls you away, like, well, not really workers. She's like, but your makeup situation. Try at least to do something with the paleness. You can see your blood veins in your face.
I didn't think about that. I'm always used to being pale.
You're very pale. You're like see-through pale. Kind of giving it away.
Right. Well.
So either play up on the goth look or you look literally like The Walking Dead. I'm just saying, put some rouge on.
I will.
Oh, getting another phone call. Yes. So no, we want double enforced doors. And then she's off.
Something about that reminded me of what Jade was doing a couple of weeks ago. Clearly, quite capable ladies. Yeah. I will take the stack. And I will go upstairs. And I will look for the date.
As you do so, though, your phone rings.
I'll take it.
Do you look at it, just like answer it?
I probably am so busy with the fact that I like
And you had
this little. Yeah, so
baby,
I'll just.
sweetie, it's Jade.
Hi, honey.
Hi. I'm gonna go on a date with Christopher like in tomorrow night. I wished we could just catch up.
No,
What? No.
you didn't tell me. Neither did he.
Where are you at? Let's meet up.
Where are you?
I've just locked up the gallery. We just had a short last-minute viewing of some pieces.
I mean, I was actually planning on stopping by tonight.
Oh, well, I'll leave it be. I'll open a bottle of bubbles. I've got a babysitter tonight.
That sounds perfect.
See you in a minute, girl. Bye.
Oh, can you give me an hour?
Sure. Get your slot gear on. We're doing it.
Okay. And she has an appointment with Diana.
Yeah, and we're gonna cutscene over to Christopher as he finds the gem he's looking for, and then for some reason you just grab for your phone, you thought you ring or something, and then you see the message from Shiv.
Shiv wants me to. He needs my expertise.
Because I'm smart.
Well, we'll call her. I'll call her up.
This is when she's getting ready.
No, I wasn't. Okay, maybe I was getting. Oh, okay. The GM says I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. Fine.
No, what are you doing? Are you gonna call?
I was trying to buy myself like at least 15 minutes to find that date. In the papers.
You're doing that. You'll do a roll on that as you're on the phone.
Yes. Hey, Chris.
Hi, you Syntax, you needed some help with something? My expertise, I believe you said.
Yeah, I hope that you still have not forgotten your old ways of opening safes, right?
No, I should be able to help you with that, as long as it's not some super new, super fancy.
I don't remember brand, but it's in my apartment, so I can probably get to that information.
When do you need me, Papa? I'm a bit busy right now, but I could swing by later tonight.
Busy with other women.
And yeah, on the topic of busy tonight, I'm going out with Jade.
Ah, well, nice to have spent an evening with friends.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. So how about you meet me tomorrow?
Tomorrow. It had to be early in the day. I got a bit of a busy schedule on for tomorrow.
Oh, I was thinking I don't know, 8, 9, 10-ish.
Could he make it later, like 2:00-ish? That might work.
What's your plans, Chris?
I got a dinner date.
With whom?
Huh?
Anyone I know?
I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
I'll call him again.
Yeah,
I'll call him back.
She knows. Oh. I really hope that one would slide under the radar. Hello?
Chris, not the bullshit.
Yes.
So, there was something, I think we had a conversation not too long ago about you, not dating Jade?
Oh,
Or
okay. I'm just taking off for dinner. She cornered me. I couldn't really just
You
say
cannot
no.
blame this on her for the second time, Chris.
Don't worry. I mean, just two friends going out for dinner. Nothing more. I guarantee you. I mean, I'm technically engaged anyway.
Have we had the conversation with the engagement with Miss Fairchild? Because I can't even remember we've had that.
If you have it very loosely.
Yeah, I think I don't really think it's been brought up because he sort of broke it news to her, and I think he's really disgusted with you. I seem to remember.
Busy days.
Yep.
Engaged, you say?
Yes.
Okay.
Was going to mention this, but well, let's just say that my whole in making headway with the prince is sort of connected to solving the problem that Miss Masters is dead and saving the life of Miss Fairchild.
Okay, because
So-
that's fine. Congratulations.
Just look in the
I'm
papers.
happy for you.
I'm sure something will pop up in the papers any day now.
Can you make me a promise though?
Sure.
Just a small one.
Anything for you.
I'll be supportive of whatever dinners you have, but break it off to her gently, right? Before
Oh yeah, man, it's
anything
just gonna
happens.
be just friendly, just two friends. I guarantee you.
Well,
Once at dinner,
friendly
there's
in my world it can be pretty broad. I don't know about you, Chris.
no. I guarantee you. After tomorrow, the day tomorrow, it's gonna be just two friends with no romantical or
Because
physical.
we don't want the whole Italian cliche lover and a wife, right?
No. Don't worry about it. I have no intention of taking any advantages of your friend.
She's your friend as well.
Oh yeah, exactly. And the two friends going out for dinner, nothing more.
Hopefully when you end it.
Yeah. Well, and ending it, I was thinking that when we're not gonna end the friendship. I mean, it's not like you've ended friendship with thinking of names now.
It's so backpedaling. It's
Oh yeah, because
insane.
his whole plan was
enjoying
let's
this.
keep you friendly with Jade so we can use her to pump her from information about Shiv. But
Well, Chris, I'm going to let you off the hook until furthermore. But if you're busy tonight and I'm busy tonight, so maybe
I can swim back later. I'm tracking down some leads on this mysterious seer.
I mean it needs to be later because I have an appointment with Diana. Maybe I'll text you once I'm done.
Why don't you do that and see where we're at?
Yeah, exactly. And if not, we'll postpone. I think we both could use a breather, but yeah.
No worries. Give me a call.
I will.
All these busy
Ciao.
nights.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, I'm
Ciao.
just going to catch everybody up where they are. Do a roll investigation on the papers. There's Shiv. Sean, what else are you just going to hang out at the Middle Eastern? Or are you going to pursue any more of the leads?
No, I'm going to send a message to the sheriff with the facts that rib cages. The police are suspecting links with the murder at the halfway house with previous murders because of methods used and rib cages found.
Torsos are
yeah.
left.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That I'm going to pass on to him.
You pass that. Yeah,
Yeah.
not giving too much, but
No.
giving a little bit. Yeah.
It's just it can be a chain of starting of a chain of proof to somebody else being involved.
Fine. Yeah. Interesting, cool.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you're gonna pursue with it now?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. All right. Chris and Siobhan, my little pretties. Chris, you find the gym
Yeah.
mentioned.
Okay, let's check this out. First, I'm just gonna go in and look at like posters or photographs.
Yeah, you go up there and you see an old timer. You see he's sweeping the floors. Clearly, they're closing up for the evening. It's like, sir, we're closing up, man.
Oh, I won't take but a moment of your time. I've got this bet with a friend. I'm trying to track down an old fighter. I believe he used a boxer back in the day. Goes by the name Cal.
Cal, the Saudi.
Yeah, that's him. I'm sure. I was trying to.
Oh, what's Cal's last name now? Gosh, that slipped my mind.
The Donovan wasn't Cal Donovan.
Cal Donovan?
Yeah, I mean, Phil something that was that. Yeah.
Everybody's like, what's his last name? Oh my God.
It's
We
been
got
a
it
long
on
time.
Insta. I can
Let's
look
go.
at Insta.
Yeah, but
Hold on.
it is. Look up it here.
Is it?
And Phil is.
I'm
Give me a check.
goddamn
Give me a
double
check.
check. Do. I can go back in time and do this thing. There he is. Oh shit! I didn't say his last name. Cal the Saudi something.
Yep. Yeah, Fellison, it was that. I think
Donovan,
it's Fellison is Donovan.
Yeah, and then he's like, yeah, that's Cal the Southie Donovan.
Yeah, I wonder if you had any.
He leans on the broom like, yeah, he was such a talent.
Oh, so you knew him.
Yeah,
I
I
remember
trained him.
I remember seeing. I really remember my father taking me seeing box back in the day, but
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you're a little bit of a young buck for that.
yeah,
But
my father was the one who was into fights.
Cal's been out of the circuit for years.
But he was good, wasn't
He was the best until got into the life,
he? Oh,
But now I know he does charity. He's turned his life around again.
so well, that's good. That's good to hear. Do you got any posters of him around here?
He points. He's like leaning on it, like them two. You see the young buck.
Excellent. Well, you see, my father passed recently, and I really wanted something to remember him by. And I kind of this vivid memory of going to fights back in when I was a kid. Could I possibly buy one of those posters from you?
No, not for sale, sir.
Oh, I understand.
Not for sale.
No worries. No worries. Oh well. Good evening.
Good evening.
And he'll.
You know he could be a dick.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. We're gonna have this fun with this. He walks. He stops and says, "Well, thank you," and goes, "Forget." And then he'll just walk over and stand behind a pillar, and he's gonna stand there completely quietly, not moving, slightly hidden, and hope that his cloak of shadows obscured will keep him from being seen until he's.
Oh, it does. And in
Yeah.
the end, you see the old timer. He locks up and leaves.
And then I'll just walk over and take the one with the best picture of his face and roll it down.
Oh, you sneaky fuck!
And then we'll get out of there.
Yeah,
And
you like
head for his appointment with the private eye.
All right. Well then, Shiv, did you do the roll?
I did the roll and it's 5. So give me some.
You get to the day, and you get a number. Do you call the number? It's called to the house. Remember, he had a phone also, so there's also private records, and there's the same number there.
I'm not going to call it.
Hmm?
I am.
There's only for 2 days that's there.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. But it's the time. I'm guessing because of the timestamp and all of that fits with.
Yep.
Yeah, because if anyone has, because they do have caller ID on that time, so
they have.
Yeah,
but it depends what kind of phone this is.
I don't. What phone is this? I don't know. Yeah, no. So I'm not going to take that chance, not right now. And also, I think I need to have a little headspace to be able to be social with Jade and not.
Sure.
Yeah. So I will write it down, save it in my phone, and elsewhere. Because I'm a little paranoid. And then I'll get dressed and head over to. Yeah.
The York.
Yeah.
As you get to the York, you see a familiar face sitting outside.
Evening.
I do declare, darling, you have scrubbed up mighty fine.
I have put rouge on. I have fixed myself. Oh, thank you. Girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do when you go out, right?
She does. How are you finding the nights? Or not? What do I know?
Fine. What about yourself? Haven't seen you
Interesting.
in a while.
Well, there's a reason for that, child.
I mean, I haven't been around in a while.
That would be right on the money.
Why are you keeping an eye out?
But I've got prime property and I've got office hours, and you have not been come calling, girl.
And Jade, haven't she?
Oh, she's a proprietor of my services. She is looking for a loan, and we've been discussing her options in depth.
Really?
No, but I think she'd be barking up the wrong tree.
I mean, now you made me very curious. What is she looking for?
Love child.
Yes. Yes, she is. And I think you're spot on. The wrong tree is definitely where she's looking right now.
And this is my office off the clock.
And what do you do on your off hours?
Like everybody else, I enjoy myself. I watch my programs.
Any favorites?
I like what they call it, a modern thing, like real life TV, documentaries and stuff, like reality.
Streets of Boston reality?
Yeah, it's like MTV's got them like people living in a house and they're doing stuff. I don't know what it's called. It's interesting.
I don't watch much television myself. Sorry, can't help you there. I do have a question for you. Last time I saw you, you gave me some strange advice. I don't know if you recall, but you talked about. Well, you told me to go find the goddess if I was ever so inclined.
Did you find the goddess, child?
I don't know. Who is
can't
she to you?
You can't just walk up to divinity and then ask to parlay. You have to give tribute, child. You have to show her that you want to parlay.
And what does this goddess of yours need or want?
I don't know what goddess you were talking about. I know just my goddess is they like the tribute. They like life.
Life.
And as he says that, Jade opens the door. Girl, you're here. Oh, Marshall, are you messing with her? Oh my god, he's such a flirt. I'm gonna marry him as well.
It's a better choice than Chris, so I'm all for it.
Well, like Marshall said Marshall said he's already married.
Oh.
Well, he said, sorry to say, ma'am,
Well,
I am spoken for.
All the good men are taken, usually. Taken or dead.
And my lady, as I can definitely say, is divine.
Wow. We are not going to take any more of your time.
So, no, Marshall, here. She goes and she gives him half a bottle of whiskey and money. He's like, have fun, Marshall. Come on.
You're nicer to him than I was.
Yeah, because I'm a nicer human being.
True.
Yeah, she says, going in.
I have been thinking about one thing. I mean, I know it's. I mean, I still won't be here for the day-to-day business much.
I figured as much because you haven't been.
yeah, I'm still processing, coping, dealing with his loss.
I get that. It's early days. I get that. It's early.
But I
Take your
still
time.
feel like you should be compensated for all the work that you actually do. So I think we need to discuss salary.
Rehash my contract.
I think we need to.
Good. I've got it all typed up.
Of course you do.
She's walking around with Bubbles, and she tells Bubbles and you, "But here you go, girl." And you clinks. Boop. She looks at you. Boop.
I'll clink.
No, she's like boop.
Boop.
She chins like drink.
Oh yes.
A drink.
And I'll take a sip, and then I'm not swallowing. I'm just taking a sip, and then I'm turning around, and then I'm basically gushing out, and I'm just like pretending to look at whatever we have in the room right now. So where do you want to go?
Can't we go out at the same place? Oh, let's do the Crow.
It's been a long time since I've been. Yeah,
let's
sure.
do it. We're doing it. Let's full on night out. Cobwebs out.
I can do that.
We're dancing our asses off.
But you can't drink too much if you have a date tomorrow.
I'm not intending to. I'm just going to have a good time. Yeah, I'm going to go with Chris. Can you imagine? We're going to get married. We're going to have mixed babies. I'm into it.
I'm not.
It should be.
And next time, tell me instead of going behind my back.
You would always say no. I'm not here. I'm a big girl. I don't need your approval. I love you, but I don't. I have a kid. I gotta set us up. He's cute. It's cute.
You can ask. What was her name? Zoe about it. You can
my god, they were babies. Oh, she's like, I can't even. Okay, drink, we're going. Bye, girl.
Let's go.
She pulls you out. What are you boys doing for the rest of the beginning of the evening?
Actually, now I think I've...
Is it downtime time?
Because
now it can easily be a downtime day.
Yeah, I think so.
I know Chris has something he wants to do, but if not, it's a perfect point for a night that can just go into social fun or being in the middle, because you have to cultivate your domain.
Yeah.
As the Middle Eastern and being present.
Absolutely. And maybe I leave. I leave when Angela is done.
Mm.
Or if she wants to stay out for a few beers, then that's good.
The only thing Chris is going to do, he's got a meeting with the pro detective, where he's going to give him a copy of...
Yeah.
Give him the name of Cal the Southie Donovan, and the information you can get on him. He'll give him the copy of the poster and a copy of the sketch of Kitty Cat and the general area where he dropped Kitty Cat off, and he wants him to point out to, in addition, get information he can about Cal, stake out that area for 5 days, periodically, and if he sees any of them, take pictures of them and take notes and pictures of whoever they meet and talk to, and try to map out there.
Yeah.
And after that, the other thing it's going to do, we don't have to role play it. It's a quick little breaking and entering into a local chapter of the... There has to be some sort of Italian heritage club or something like that in Boston, and he's just going to copy their membership lists, and then at a later time go through where they live.
Yeah, we have a cutscene here now where Shiv is out partying, dancing, and just enjoying the bumping of the human, beautiful, warm lives and the music, and escaping her life. And Sean is actually enjoying the time with Angela and his scene, because he's used to be sober anyways, and he's just marveling that this is his people, and Chris is doing dirty shit. You all three get a message on your phones.
Right.
And it says,
It says, Thursday there will be vigils for the ones who left us. More information will be given by your next, like, your elder.
Right.
Because you have been told
There was to be a vigil.
there will be a vigil. Which either or puts a damper or whatever you're doing, or another, like, oh my god, it's real.
It is.
And there we are.
a sharp little twang of pain in essence for the fact that his Sarah is gone and his sort of very much unresolved emotional issues attached to that. And also a bit of, I have to stack that around the dinner date with Crashel. The night does not have enough hours!
No, that's on the Thursday, not on the Wednesday.
No, on the Wednesday is Jade,
That's
but
Jade.
it's Thursday is with Miss Fairchild.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's a vigil. Oh,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
hell, do it all. Live your
Yeah.
best life. So I'm gonna push you guys into sleep.
Can I do one more thing
Of
before
course you
I
can.
go to sleep?
Of course you can.
Actually, I wanted to do it like, I'd probably do it on the way. Well, actually, I had an appointment with Diana at 12
Oh, then you have
that
to do
night.
that.
So I would have paid attention to the time. And
Yeah, well,
gauged-
then we do a cutscene to Diana because that you need to do that.
But I wanted on the way. I wanted to find a what's it called? A payphone, and
Mhm.
then I wanted to call the number.
When you call the number, they're gonna say it's disconnected. It's a beep beep beep. It's nothing. It's like beep
Okay.
beep. No, disconnected.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'll go to Diana.
We're gonna do that. Gonna go back in time. Time machine.
Yeah,
Hot tub time machine. Because you asked for a meeting, didn't you?
I did, and I was appointed to her for 12.
O'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
She is sitting in her bedroom. Bedroom. And she looks fatigued. She's
Think
staring
of-
at the window and she's petting one of her macaws.
I'll go
She's
over.
wearing a silk kimono, a silk dress. She's always ordained beautifully. She's always impeccable, but she looks fatigued.
And I'll go towards and I'll sit down like on the floor almost next to her.
Hello, grandchild.
Hi, Diana. How fare thee tonight?
It's an okay night, child.
I saw the message about the vigil.
Yes, it's a brutal thing to outlast one's progeny. I do not wish it upon my greatest enemy. It's not even in our unnatural state. It is a natural order of things, and this is not natural.
No.
But I have you, child. That is hope, at least.
I mean, if I could give my love to bring him back, I would.
Oh, hush now, child. What is done is done.
But still.
Speaking of giving, what we cannot give is frugal, pointless.
True. I haven't mentioned this, and it's probably not even on the table. I didn't know it would happen so soon. The vigil, I mean. But Teresa helped me. Well, I gave some of Aidan's old music to a violinist, and I wanted to, I don't know, in some way honor him. I know, bring him back for just a moment through his music for us.
That's a beautiful sentiment.
But I don't know if he is ready to perform for us, but whenever and if
I'm
he is,
sure he would be. If he's of any talent, they can read notes beautifully.
because he did create a lot in the last week, I think.
She strokes her cheek. Well, you were his muse, child.
Yeah, well, at least he said so.
Why are you so doubtful?
It was just such a brief connection between us, and I
You
know
know
I
little.
shouldn't doubt his words because that's
She taps your top of your hand. Child, grandchild, you know so little of your new state. You see,
it's true.
for us is when we are hit by the lightning bolt. This true love appears. It's the one thing that is absolute in our beings, except for the hunger. What he felt for you, child, it is what other men conquer worlds for. What we all want in the end. Do not doubt it, and at one point you might find it again, and then you will understand what it means. If you're so lucky. You see, human love, even though you remember it vividly, cannot compare to the love we feel when it hits us.
It's just still so fresh. I see him in everywhere I go.
And you will, and you shall honor him. He's in your veins, child. How you cannot escape him.
Oh.
He's in you.
And yeah, and then there is Teresa. Even she reminds me of him at some times. And it's strange.
Well, she was chosen for their similarities. He liked the familiarity.
She
I do recall.
Said as much.
I understand where you're going with this conversation. You want to keep the child. The ghoul, Teresa.
I think it would be the best thing to do because I don't know anything about the club
It's
the
smart.
day to day, and I need someone to assist me in these daily mundane things. And she does seem quite capable.
Almost she's tired. Like, all this prattle, child. It tires my mind. Of course, you should have her. You shall have her.
Thank you.
I will call you all to my bosom after the vigil.
I'll kiss her hand. Thank you.
She looks almost frail. Still, like, as young as she was when she was embraced, but she acts almost like a grandmama.
And I don't want to tire you more than I already have. A name come up connected to the velvet rope. Frank?
Oh, Frank, Mr. Glasgow.
that he had. Was he a previous owner?
Such an entertainer. Well, he fell out with our dear prince.
Really?
Yes.
May I ask why?
I can't remember really the details about it, but I think Mr. Glasgow was an acquired taste. Quite the entertainer, quite a jester. I think he spoke truths our dear prince wasn't keen on everybody hearing. Loose lips sink ships kind of guy, but I found him entertaining and endearing. The prince, on the other hand, found him annoying and impulsive.
He does seem a little uptight, if I have to be honest.
As far as I know, like, it's been a minute since I've talked to him. He lives fine and well, but in another city.
Well, I was wondering, and I don't know if this is a bad idea or a good idea, but we wanna reopen this weekend.
You should. If not, you'll seem weak.
Is it? I don't know your customs around this, but is it? Should I invite people from other towns?
You can, if you so feel. I'll talk to Alexander. He will make sure you know who and whom to invite.
Because I think it is important that we
Life
the future.
prevails in yes, and define who the clan is in this city. I agree, and I will support this.
Excellent. That makes me happy. Thank you.
Not to worry, grandchild. I'm not done yet.
Is there anything I can do for you?
No. She looks again. She looks at these massive windows at the horizon. Well, if you can, to calm the whispers, there's nothing left. I'm happy and sad to say.
Because I could stay if you wanted company.
No, life and the night is for the young things.
Okay.
Go
Well,
now,
I will leave you to it.
as you should, she says.
Kiss her
Run
cheek
along now.
before I go.
She's like, run along. She waves you away.
Mm-hmm.
As she kisses it, she's very cold and marbly in the skin. You get very acutely reminded, even though she has a very endearing nature. This is an old thing.
Mm. Yeah.
And off you go.
I think you wanted us to go to bed, so I'll go to bed.
Well, now everybody's going to bed. So, this is going to be one of those fast episodes. Everybody, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. But
Well, it's good that we get some
I love
downtime.
playing night to night, but we can't play all nights tonight. So, rouse check, my pretties.
Seven.
How are you doing that?
I don't know. It's just rolling
9.
10s and 7s. Like that's.
Oh my!
the
Everybody's
only
like, beast, bitch, fuck
Yeah.
your ass.
But should I do a stain removal check as well?
Yes.
thing. She's so
Then I
content.
roll as many dice I have as like space between, and I need 1 success. One success.
Well, that's all you need if you have one sin.
I atone for my sins.
You feel bad. You feel bad. You feel bad.
Yeah.
You're like you ambush a goon and you manhandle and like the goon in you, but like that's not your style. You feel like
No,
almost like
you
you're more
need-
ashamed of you lost control or how
Yeah.
You
That
need to
lost
go in
control
the
and
shower
whatever,
and
Celine.
cry.
No.
No.
No. All right. What plans of this evening? Because now we're into the Wednesday, and I know he's got a dinner date. And let me hear it.
He's booked a town car to pick Jade up, splurging on a really good, nice one. And he's taking her to the restaurant Top of the Hub, It's in,
Top of the hub.
yeah, it's in Back Bay in the Prudential Center. It's on the 52nd floor. It's got a commanding presence outside. Its mainstay is like it's old. It's been there for like
Fucking hell,
30
he's
years.
treating Jade for a fan.
Yeah, it's supposed to be one of the romantic places to take people at the time. So yeah, so it's gonna be give you a grand view of the Boston skyline.
Okay, so what else is people doing this evening, this Wednesday, the day before the vigils?
I think I'm going to head to the base of the clan, of the gangrel.
Yep.
I think that's my plan. I'm going to talk about some of the things I've seen the last days, about the torso, about that the first torso that was found, and yeah, a bit more about Dean, if somebody has some stories about him. Yeah.
What is Siobhan doing?
I think she is waiting to go over some stuff with in terms of the reopening with Teresa, and then inquiring her about the violinist and the music, and then she wants to try and scheme her way to figuring out who the number was connected to. And then probably, if she's going to do what she planned for the opening, she's basically going to sit and handwrite invitations for everyone. So probably meeting with Alexander and get some input as well. But yeah.
But the requests from the Crow and that's
I am planning on kind of meeting with them. But I need
still
to coordinate. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I am just like letting it sit until after the vigil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. We'll do a little bit with Chris first. I'll date night because he do human early dating thingies.
Yep. Well, like I said, I've sent a town car to pick her up, and.
And you do, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you in the town car at the point, or?
No, the town car pick her up first, and then pick up me.
She's dressed in a deep dark red, knee-length, very figure-hugging silk dress, long sleeves, deep cleavage, dark coat, clutch, heels, pumps. Hair is slightly up in a French twist, and she looks amazing.
And Chris is wearing probably one of the black suits that he was furnished with while staying with his grandsire. So yeah, they're like quite somber, but fashionable and expensive.
So yeah.
Jade, you look absolutely stunning this evening.
Thank you, Christopher. We're finally doing the date.
Yeah, it's been a long time in the making, has it?
I'm so excited. We should have done this ages ago.
Oh, naturally. Oh, hope you help yourself to some bubbles.
Yeah, so drink a little bit in the car. You get to the venue, and food ordering.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, you're an Italian gentleman. You should order to the table."
Yeah. We'll look at the menu and see what order, and Chris is gonna order a soup for like starter, and probably a steak for the main course.
How are you gonna fake this shit?
Oh, we're gonna come to that.
She'll have whatever small salad entree they have, and whatever fish of the day or crustacean they have as a main.
Excellent. So, well, we're talking so How's it going? I understand you've been taking on more and more responsibility.
It's like it's right now because of Shiv's situation. It's like I'm really building it into almost a little bit more modern direction, and I'm hoping she appreciates it because we're making a ton of money, and she's going on and on about that, and she's like eating a salad, looking at you.
Yeah. And way Chris going to try this, he's gonna like spoon and just as he like gets it up, and then he's gonna like take down and start talking to us every time he's about to eat. He's gonna talk to her, and then put the food back and keep the conversation going. In a sense, masking that he actually isn't.
She's chatting away, and she doesn't really. Let's see if she noticed. She doesn't really notice at the starter that you're basically just playing with your food, and the soup is just as big. But then you're getting
make some bread, use some bread to soak up some of the soup, but not eat the bread. Just putting it back.
But now we're in the steak portion, and she has her salmon.
Yep.
Black roasted salmon.
That looks absolutely delicious.
Do you want to taste them? She's like pulls up a piece and like.
And like, very good. And then and he goes to like. And what he's gonna do? No, he's gonna keep it in his mouth for a little bit and let her talk. And when she's not looking, he's gonna just wipe his mouth and then into the napkin and fold the napkin away. And then what he's gonna do with the steak is he's gonna cut it up, carve it, and talk again and get her talking, and essentially just keep his cutlery moving by everything into smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller.
Why
pieces.
did you order something? I was like, because I'm gonna fucking know.
I'm not gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat, but it's like.
Because he was like, you're not happy with the steak, you know?
Oh, no, it's all fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
You dirty fucker. He's like,
just gonna make it.
And she's like, oh yeah, everything's fine.
And essentially gonna just listen, sit there, listen, talk to her, and try to keep occupied mind on the conversation and not on the food.
Oh, and she was like, yeah.
And I keep making sure that the wine is.
She's lost in the end, and she's like, she was out the night before, but she's like, I'm thinking I'm drinking a bit too much.
I'm not done for it at all.
God damn. I think I'm a little bit drunk. I think She's like, but this is so fun. We should do this every day. No, sorry, I didn't say that. No, but we should do it a lot.
Well, I do consider you a good friend, and I would like to. Maybe we could have make it a bit of a monthly tradition or so to have a dinner.
Friend.
Okay, we're gonna have to really go into this, don't we? Well, we'll wait till she's getting really sloshed, and we're gonna rearrange some memories on the way.
She's like, lenient. Friends, we're on a date. I'm a catch. You gonna friend zone my ass? She's leaving drunk.
And suddenly I feel bad for making fun of Sean. Oh no, don't worry about that. Let's just waste 5 minutes of her. This is not good.
No, you're shit. Okay, she's like, okay then.
The point is that his intention were in fact actually to be an evil bastard, but also because it's gonna be. He wanted to be attentive to. You wouldn't.
What are you saying to her? Because she's like, your mind muffing her.
No. Yeah. Because you really understand that. You know what I do, don't you, Jade?
And she's like, no. What do you do?
It's not that I don't like you. It's nothing like that. But you have a child. You have responsibilities. And with my kind of family ties, if you understand what I mean, it really isn't something you'd like to bring into your life on a regular basis.
And you're saying it under the guise of...
No, I'm saying it to her when you're talking to her.
She's like, oh, I know. I just hope you were
this-
done with it, and then we could like maybe see what we were.
Well, you know, the problem is, it's once you're in,
God damn it, Chris. Ugh.
it's worse than the book club that way. I'm sorry.
You
So
just. Ah.
I can't bring that into your
yeah,
life.
she's drunk. He's like, I know, but can we just fuck?
and he's like thinking quickly. Okay, I technically promised Jade to be nice. She's probably drunk. She's gonna fall asleep anyway. We can work with this. Well, should we get the check?
Actually, on that note, it's a horrible note to end an episode on, but we aren't. Because now there's so much stuff that's going to happen after. I don't have time this episode. So I'm just going to leave it on that. Chris.
He wanted to do the right thing.
And he didn't. He doesn't
You
do
were
the
so
right thing.
close. You were so
So close.
Holy shit!
Yeah, you have the
bastard.
right thing. If the right thing was somewhere in England,
Yeah, but
No,
Then
it
you
was
went
worth
to
it.
Paris.
Now-
Until
in
that
South
little
China.
sneaking feeling of being human again come wrapped up and took over his brain for a little while.
like so. Oh, bumping uglies. Yeah, fuck yeah. Check.
Look, I have no desire to do this. What? Oh.
God damn it. So yeah, please feel free to shame Christopher for being a shit.
yes.
For being a stupid moron as well.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking
And if you have
moron.
if you have any ideas of what Chris,
How I should punish him.
yes,
No, we
and
shouldn't do
also
that.
And I
what
do
he
love
should have been
how-
doing instead.
Should have been doing instead.
Yes.
We'll gladly take
I
it.
do love that both Taya and Katrina forgot that they made that secret between the two of them and didn't tell Shiv, and all of a sudden in this episode, like,
Oh,
you
Don't
could
worry,
have
don't worry.
managed
We'll
to
get.
see
Don't
it,
worry.
but you forgot.
We hope. Chris is really hoping for the whole. She's had that much drink. She's probably gonna pass out in the car back anyway.
And then he has a tendency now because he doesn't know he is being followed.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
So interesting. Here
that's
for it.
that's going to be ugly. Oh,
Oh,
that's
it's
going
gonna
to be so ugly.
goddamn ugly. He's gonna get exactly what he's asking for.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Were you
We
about to
shall
say
have
what he
one's
deserves?
revenge.
It's like he's I'm not gonna no spoilers, but we're getting there. Anyways, thanks to my players. Thank you guys that are watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you.
Yeah.
Players,
Everybody.
people watching, comment, everybody. And please stay safe. And hopefully we out of the darkest neck of the woods soon with this corona shit. And anyways, please watch, follow, like, and we love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.